The grove was silent as Buddha sat beneath a tree. His presence calm and commanding. He gestured for me to sit near. His voice as soothing as the wind's whisper. A mind distracted is like rippling water. Unable to mirror the moon's serenity, he began. I listened intently, my heart eager to absorb the wisdom he offered generously. In focus lies clarity, and clarity reveals truths hidden from a wandering mind, he explained further. I asked, Master, how shall I overcome the chaos of thoughts that disrupt my inner stillness? Buddha gazed at the horizon where the sun touched the earth with tender light. He replied, begin with breath. It is the anchor holding the mind steady amidst storms of distraction. Breathing in. Gather awareness like a pot filled drop by drop. Breathing out. Release tension, he said. Ananda replied, his voice now contemplative. The cart wobbles and cannot progress forward. Reliant upon balanced support from the wheels turning. The Buddha's gentle nod affirmed Ananda's interpretation. As he further expounded the nature of balance and connection, I noticed a bird perched silently, and Buddha pointed towards it with graceful motion. Look at this bird. It flies without urgency yet fulfills its purpose with precision and peace, Buddha remarked. He continued, nature is the finest teacher, showing us balance between movement and stillness. Breathe steadily and let your awareness glide as naturally as the bird's flight in open skies, Buddha instructed. I tried focusing on my breath, feeling the gradual rhythm settling like sand after a wave. Do not wrestle with distractions. Instead, observe them like clouds passing across the vast sky, Buddha advised. Each breath carried my awareness deeper, revealing spaces within previously hidden by restless thoughts. Focus is nurtured through patience, not force. Gentle persistence shapes the mind like water carving stone, Buddha taught. A gentle breeze carried his words, intertwining with the natural harmony surrounding us. Suddenly, a merchant approached Buddha, seeking advice on his wavering concentration in daily tasks. Buddha welcomed him warmly, listening to his struggles with genuine compassion evident in his eyes. The key to concentration is not avoiding tasks but embracing each moment fully, Buddha replied. Divide your attention among your actions mindfully. Like sharing warmth from one flame without diminishing it, he added. The merchant reflected deeply. His face softened as wisdom sank into his heart. The lesson vibrated through the lives of many, shaping paths to aid not through superiority but shared existence. The Buddha's teachings continued as steadfast offerings to disciples who dedicated themselves to walk with compassion. My attempt at maintaining focus grew steadier. Fueled by his words of hope and guidance, the disciples shared their experiences, each feeling closer to understanding the essence of peace through focus. Buddha's gaze fell upon me again, filled with encouragement to continue unwavering on this path. Do not rush. Growth is not a sprint but a steady unfolding. Like petals blooming, Buddha reminded gently. His words became my mantra, guiding my thoughts away from distraction towards clarity and purpose. Seek focus not for personal gain but to harmonize actions with intentions, benefiting all beings, Buddha concluded. That day, I began to grasp the profound art of focus, shaped by patience and wisdom. In the silence following his teachings, the grove felt alive with possibilities and inner peace. Sudatta spoke again, his voice seeking clarity. Are you asking me to give away all I possess, risking hardship and hunger for those in need? The Buddha's eyes held compassion as he responded. Not so, Sudatta. Balance is the path that ensures survival and flourishing for individuals and communities alike. The Buddha's serene smile reflected his understanding, as he unfolded a story to illustrate the balance required in all acts of giving. Another day, the sun rose softly over the grove, casting golden hues on the leaves and tranquil surroundings. Buddha sat beneath the familiar tree, his serene presence drawing disciples and wanderers seeking wisdom and guidance. He motioned for me to join him, his eyes reflecting infinite compassion and understanding of the human condition. Today, we shall delve into the strength of intention, Buddha began, his voice calm as a river's flow. Intention guides our actions as wind propels a ship. Without it, we drift aimlessly, he stated thoughtfully. I listened intently, eager to learn the essence of unwavering determination from the enlightened one. To understand intention, we must first know its root. Is it born of desire or compassion? Buddha asked softly. Compassionate intention flows effortlessly, like a river seeking the ocean, benefiting all it touches, he explained further. Buddha gestured to a nearby tree bearing fruits, its branches bent under the weight of nourishment offered. Notice this tree. It gives fruit freely, without desire for recognition or reward, he said gently. Such is the nature of pure intention. It exists not for itself but for the greater good, Buddha continued. I asked, Master, how can one discern pure intention amidst the noise of desires and fears? Buddha smiled faintly, nodding as if anticipating my question before it was spoken aloud. Clarity arises through mindfulness. Observe your thoughts as a bird watches its reflection in still water, he advised. Each action stems from an intention. Trace it back to its source, and truth will unveil itself, Buddha explained. I pondered his words, realizing the importance of self-awareness in aligning my actions with meaningful intentions. Suddenly, a farmer approached Buddha, seeking wisdom on resolving his struggles with scattered focus and wavering willpower. Buddha welcomed him with warmth, his gaze inviting the farmer to share freely and without hesitation. My work lacks direction. I toil endlessly yet accomplish little. How can I find purpose? The farmer asked. Your effort is like water poured into sand, absorbed without nurturing growth, Buddha replied calmly. To channel effort effectively, one must first align it with intention. Like a plow guided by steady hands, he elaborated. The farmer looked at Buddha with hope, eager to grasp the teachings and transform his daily struggles. Imagine sowing seeds with care and faith in their growth, rather than scattering them haphazardly, Buddha illustrated gently. Intention acts as fertile soil. When cultivated with mindfulness, it brings forth bountiful harvests, Buddha concluded. The farmer bowed in gratitude, his face lighting up with newfound clarity and resolve for meaningful work. I reflected on this encounter, realizing the profound impact of purpose on transforming ordinary tasks into sacred acts. Buddha turned to me once more, his presence unwavering, his words resonant as temple bells in the distance. Distractions weaken intention. Guard your focus as a shepherd protects sheep from straying predators, Buddha advised firmly. Set your intention clearly each morning. Let it guide your day as sunlight guides seedlings to grow, he recommended. I nodded, committing silently to imbibe his wisdom in every action, however small or seemingly inconsequential. Buddha continued. Strengthen intention with compassion. For actions rooted in love can withstand storms of doubt and fear. Practice with patience. The seed of intention takes time to sprout and bear fruit, he emphasized. The grove fell silent, yet his words lingered like the scent of blossoms carried by the gentle breeze. Buddha then told a story of a merchant who faced overwhelming trials yet succeeded through steadfast intention. The merchant, though beset by obstacles, reminded himself of his purpose daily, steadying his resolve like a lighthouse amidst tempests. Buddha narrated. His unwavering intention illuminated his path, allowing him to persevere without yielding to despair. Buddha concluded the tale. The disciples bowed deeply, committing themselves to carry this wisdom forward in their own actions, spreading its light like ripples in water. Thus, The teachings on interconnectedness and compassionate labor became not just words but seeds planted within the lives they touched. I felt a surge of inspiration, my heart swelling with determination to nurture intention in every aspect of my life. As the day unfolded, Buddhist teachings echoed through the grove, guiding seekers toward purposeful existence and enduring strength. Every word carved pathways within me, weaving intention as the thread of my thoughts, actions, and aspirations. That day, I began to understand intention as the unseen force shaping the visible realm of effort and consequence. Another day, the grove awakened with the sound of birdsong. As sunlight filtered gently through the canopy of trees, Buddha sat serenely beneath a flowering tree, his eyes reflecting the boundless calm of still waters undisturbed. The disciples gathered quietly, their hearts eager to learn the day's teachings from the enlightened one's timeless wisdom. Today, we will explore the fruit of effort, Buddha began, his voice carrying profound clarity and warmth. Effort, when aligned with purpose, becomes the bridge between intention and realization, he explained. Gesturing to a sapling nearby, he pointed to the tree. This sapling grows not by sudden bursts but through consistent care and attention. I asked, Master, how can one sustain effort amidst challenges that sap strength and test resolve? Buddha smiled softly. Effort is like a flame. Shield it with mindfulness and patience, lest it be extinguished. Balance is key. Neither overwhelm the flame with fuel nor neglect it, letting it dwindle, Buddha continued. He turned to a farmer disciple, instructing him to share his daily labor struggles with the gathered community. The farmer bowed and spoke. Some days, I work tirelessly yet feel my tasks yield no reward. Buddha listened intently, his silence filled with compassion and understanding for the farmer's plight. The farmer's struggle mirrors the challenge faced by all who seek meaningful accomplishment. Buddha acknowledged. He took a handful of soil, letting it slip gently through his fingers as an illustration. Effort, like sowing seeds, requires patience. The fruit arrives not on our schedule but as nature wills, he explained. Do not despair at delayed results. Effort's reward lies equally in the doing, not merely the outcome, Buddha counseled. I reflected on these words, realizing that effort carried its own intrinsic value beyond external success or failure. Buddha then shared a parable of a young potter striving to perfect her craft despite many failures. Each cracked pot taught her something new. Her persistence birthed mastery and pots that carried not water but wisdom, he narrated. Failures are but teachers dressed in disguise. Welcome them, for they refine your effort into excellence, Buddha elaborated. The disciples pondered deeply, recognizing the echoes of their own journeys within the young potter's story. Buddha added, effort grows stronger through collective purpose. As individuals unite, their strength multiplies like streams forming a mighty river. He then led the disciples to a nearby well, instructing them to draw water together using shared effort. Notice how together you achieve more than alone. This is the power of harmonious endeavor, Buddha observed. Let no effort feel small. Every drop contributes to filling the vessel of accomplishment, he continued meaningfully. The act of drawing water became symbolic, a lesson etched into our hearts through the simplicity of shared work. The Buddha gestured to the rising sun. As the sun shares its light without choosing, so must you lead with impartiality and purpose. Release attachment to the fruits of effort. Joy comes from giving your best, irrespective of the outcome, he advised. Mindful effort harmonizes intention with action, creating a ripple of positive impact that extends far beyond your sight, Buddha declared. The grove fell silent, but the air seemed alive with the resonance of his transformative words. Disciples shared their reflections, each realizing that their individual paths could converge into greater collective harmony. Effort became not a burden but a testament to life's intricate dance. Woven with patience and purpose, as the sun descended, Buddha concluded, effort aligned with love and wisdom creates fruits that nourish not just the self, but all. That evening, beneath the now shadowed trees, his teachings took root within, an enduring guide for the journey ahead. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.